This is King's public address announcer, Scott Moe, bringing you your top plays of the week. Bring on the contenders. We're in the theater with You Paid for This. Surveys the floor, drives to the paint, luring two leapers before dishing to the corner, then follows up the miss for a slam. Orchestrating the stage like a master puppeteer and run.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstar.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Ward. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Ward in at the 2.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Towns for 3. The West grabs the miss.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Oh, the alley-oop connection. That's all-star play at its best.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Cunningham passes to Antetokounmpo. Outside, Towns. Halliburton outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Giannis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Now, here's Cunningham. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Good ball movement here by the East. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Leonard.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were in the chat. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with this plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Here's Ward. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And a wide open look for Halliburton. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
A big group substitution here for the East. Jared Allen's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Jaylen Brown comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Josh Giddey's checked in for Halliburton. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cade Cunningham. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Holmgren is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Edwards comes in for Jokic. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Ward. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander cans it from downtown.
In the first half of this season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Here's Ward. He's covered by Brown. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Pass to Ward. Here's the three. And the West hit again from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Siakam. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
And he makes that one.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Allen kicks to Giddey. Back to Allen. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Ward. He's covered by Brown. Fades and shoots. Again, the West All-Stars. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Allen. Here's Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Tell you what, with all the aggression and effort that Pascal Siakam plays with, you know he's going to get himself to the foul line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You know, Siakam didn't start playing hoops until his late teens, so he was raw coming into the league, and now he's one of the most skilled big men in the association.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Josh Hart comes in for Allen, and it's White in for Josh Giddey. Then for the West All-Stars, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Thompson in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the West All-Stars up by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
We've got White. Towns is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. That's the find out there for the East All-Stars.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the West All-Stars.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
They're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Here's Giannis. Wow! Giannis with a strong finish inside.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight, we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Ward. Ward, good. And the West leads by 2.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And defense has to guard Cade in the corner. He will take and make that shot.
Here's Ward. He's covered by Halliburton. That one good for 2.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
And it's in there. Ward's got 8 points. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Ward, good. And it's a 4-point West All-Star lead.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Allen's checked in. Halliburton passes to Cunningham. Good ball movement here by the East. Back to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Allen's got some old-school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility. He does a good job finishing above the rim.
Here's Ward. He's covered by Halliburton. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Cunningham outside. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Giannis automatic inside.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Allen. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 2. Puts it up from 15. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Josh Giddey's checked in for Halliburton. Then for the West All-Stars, Victor Wembanyama comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Doncic. Towns finds Giannis. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Cunningham's shot is off.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Back to Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And the East has possession. Giddey with the bounce pass. Here's Cunningham. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And some changes here for the East. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Towns. Jaylen Brown comes in for Jared Allen. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cunningham. Here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet. Releases from 15. Jump shot is good. Brown's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. 55 seconds left now here in the second. That one goes in.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Brunson surveying the D. It's deflected. Floats it up for Wembanyama. It's stolen by Brown. To the inside. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Brown. And that's 12 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. 5-second differential between the shots.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
And here are the East All-Stars now, trailing by 2. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 14.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Ward, good.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
A shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. West All-Stars lead by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in this sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. An amazing first half of basketball. And it looks like we've got a game on our hands that will cap off this great weekend in style. The East and West both giving the fans everything they could have hoped for. This is shaping up to be an all-star classic.
This has really been fun, Ernie. Appreciate you very much. I love how these teams are going at it. Nice to see such a competitive game.
This game is important to these guys, and they know the world is watching, and they want to put on a show. Both of these teams are doing exactly this so far.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the court for the West All-Stars, Chet Holmgren out there with Ward. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jokic in at the 3 spot. Now, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Here's Halliburton. Halliburton muscles through the contest.
When Halliburton wants to bucket, he gets the bucket.
Here's Ward. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Ward's got 16.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, not surprised to see great passes from Jokic. I mean, that's one of his best attributes. In fact, you expect that kind of greatness from the multi-time MVP.
Cunningham passes to Giannis. To the middle. Siakam's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The West All-Stars have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Shoot for 2.
The first one falls. Edwards, he's checked in for the West. Doncic comes in for Chet Holmgren. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Cunningham against Doncic. And the rejection by Leonard.
Big-time work by Kawhi inside protecting the paint. And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
A solo fast break. Here's Ward. Lays it in off the breakaway. And it's a 5-point West All-Star lead.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Here's West now. Big stretch here going 10-2. It's stolen by Cunningham. To the paint. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Cunningham against Doncic. Fires for 3. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Jared Allen's checked in for Siakam. Derek White comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Maxey subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And so Doncic will bring it up for the West. They lead by 1. Williams for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Down low. Here's Towns. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Here's Doncic. Whoa! Strong finish by Doncic. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Wound up there for Allen.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Williams kicks to Thompson. Some nice passing here by the West. A fader. And it's the East with the rebound.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for the East. Brown comes in for Derek White. And here's Doncic from the arc. The West again cannot hit. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the West. 1:41 left to play in the third. Thompson from long range. On the wing, Thompson. Outside, Edwards. Three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Halliburton against Thompson, and Thompson sends it back.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact, Thompson denying that shot.
And they pick up two. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And two teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
SGA, that's a two-pointer, and the jumper is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket tonight.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
It's tipped and taken away by Brown. Thompson against Maxey. Here's Brown. Oh, that's blocked. And they recover it. The shot's good from Halliburton. The West All-Stars with the ball. Anthony Edwards hammers it home.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Brown drives in. Great D that time from Edwards. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. It's the West All-Stars. They lead by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, we always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
We've got Jalen Brunson. Antetokounmpo is out there with Brown. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Siakam in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Floats it up for Wembanyama, finishing the alley-oop.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Inside. Out to Brunson. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Jalen Brunson. Siakam's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Ward. He's covered by Halliburton. Good on the shot. That's now 22 points for the Cobra.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Timeout called East All-Stars.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Jay Cunningham's checked in for the East. Ward, he's checked in for the West. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Brown takes it off the glass. And 1.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Ward, good. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Here's Ward. And the shot goes down. Ward's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And the foul called on the Cobra. That is his first foul of the game. And the East All-Stars making a change here. White's checked in. Tries it from 9. Antetokounmpo, no good. Jokic passes to Ward. Over Cunningham. Ward misses. And Giannis will bring it up for the East. A 2-point game.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Cunningham. It's tipped. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Jokic kicks to Leonard. Pass to Ward. Just 5 on the clock. The long distance three is good. Ward's got the lead up to 7 out for the West All-Stars. Now a timeout called by the East. Nice game. Great performance by the Cobra.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, the Cobra.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And the tradition and honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. Cunningham passes to Siakam. On the run, and another miss by the East. Here's Ward. Over Cunningham. They get the rebound. Wembanyama passes to Ward. Some nice passing here by the West. 1:32 left to play here in the fourth. Cunningham outside. Outside White. Pass to Siakam. Good defense by Jokic. The West leading by 7. Here's Ward. White covering. Ward, good. Ward's got 12 points here in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And it's White missing.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch late. And now an 11-point West All-Star lead. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Ward. A 3-ball. Pass to Ward. Over to the wing. A second chance effort. Count that bucket. And that's 31 points for the Cobra.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Your turn. Which play is your 2K TV top play of the week? Vote now. And thanks for all the great submissions. Keep them coming with your gamer tag and the hashtag 2KTVWow. We are always on the lookout. Speaking of looking out, I'm headed over to Old Sack. Tons of history, plus candy and ice cream. Gotta refill my courtside candy bowl later.
All-Star Weekend is just a couple weeks away.
And we're going to be there in Los Angeles bringing you the highlights, and we're working on some new in-game All-Star content. We'll have more details on that.
Fans, at this time, direct your attention to center court for the award ceremony. Cam Crispy! Number 14. Derek Jones Jr. Chris Dunn.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Wendell Carter is out there with Ward. Then it's James. Then there's Doncic, and it's Ward in at the 2 spot. And for the Clippers, Brown out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr., and it's Young in at the 1. So here we go. It's game 1 of the regular season for both teams, and Doris, each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
Now, here's Doncic. To the inside. Rejected by Young.
And time that one just right. That'll fire up Young and his teammates.
To the paint. Here's Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Here's Ward into the lane.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Young pass to Leonard. That's good from 17 feet away.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Here's Ward, and he uses the glass on the layup. Ward's got his second basket of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, Trae Young has shown over the years he is one of the best in the league at drawing contact from defenders.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants...
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Ward. Following the basket by Trae Young.
Oh, tough rebound for the big fella, but that is his job, folks.
On the wing, Brown. And they double up Brown. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team. Fourth, the Clippers.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
And he makes the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
To the middle. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
What a beautiful blend of size and athleticism. Boy, Tim Hardaway Jr. is doing work inside.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And by virtue of their NBA schedule, their first game of the new year is against the Los Angeles Clippers.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end. Clippers leading by 3.
Jacks up a 3. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, Hardaway Jr. off the bounce, the rising fire. That's pretty.
Doncic dishes to Carter. Here's Ward. Guarded by Hardaway. Yes, that goes in. That's now 8 points for the Cobra. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They get a hand on it. Here's Hardaway. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist from Young. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Ward. He's covered by Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. And here's James outside. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, Bronny has the range. Really makes it look effortless at times.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. We'll go for a different look here. Here's Nurkic. He's checked in for Zubac. Jones comes in for Brown. Sanders checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Hardaway. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. James checked in for Ward. James comes in for James. Smart's checked in for Ward. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Luka Doncic. Now here's James. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. 1:30 left here in the first quarter. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Now here's Jones. Here's Sanders, and the dunk by Sanders.
Excellent ball movement, Young being unselfish.
James finds Ball. James, the bounce pass. And Ball is good for 3.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Clippers. 6-point game. Nurkic with it. Out guarded by Smart. Ball, the pass to Smart. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Young up top. He's covered by Ball. To the wing on the left. Here's Sanders. Launches a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Sanders has got 7 points in the game.
An example of Dunn showing just how unselfish he is, moving the ball well.
And he can extend the lead to double digits. He gets it up. The shot, no good. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage. Clippers ahead. They're up by 9. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
A huge part of their offense pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So with James on the bench, here's who Mike Woodson's going with. Cohen is out there with Ward. Then there's Ward. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's James in at the 5. And it's Leonard missing. Los Angeles trails by 9. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Guys, back over to you.
He's left an imprint, no doubt. Thanks a lot, Allie. Los Angeles making a switch here. Zubats is checked in, and Leonard gets it to go. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And the dunk by Zubats.
The Zubats always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
Here's Ward. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Leonard, that's for 2. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, tough break there. Defense leaves him wide open. He can't get the mid-range to go. Ouch.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. Great showing for him last season. And you look at his 3-point field goal percentage. How about top 10 in the league? He did not miss often.
And looking back at his number 2 steal rate, yeah, he did gamble a little bit. You're right. But he also played some hard-nosed on-ball defense, and that was key. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Christie. Still without a basket. Leonard on the wing. Zubats kicks to Brown. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his...
Oh, a big move by LeBron.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Leonard, no luck.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
From deep, James, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
The Clippers trail. And the Clippers call time. Here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
A different look for the Clippers. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Zubats. Sanders comes in for Brown. Young is subbed in for Christie. Now here is Hardaway. He's got 7. Looking to end the run. And the rejection by James.
Now that's how you protect the rim, James.
Oh, James flashes in the alley-oop.
That's a vicious assault on the rim by LeBron. Incredibly accomplished dunker who's still got plenty of bounce in his step.
Here's Young. He's got 5. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Ward. Ward's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ward, good. And now a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Young against Doncic.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Young. Clock at 4. Sanders. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. Takes a 3. Ward, good. Ward's got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And here's Young from the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Young's got 8 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Young. 8 points for him. Pass to Leonard. Back to Young. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Clippers trail by 6. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Hardaway, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Dunn comes in for Hardaway. James checked in for Los Angeles. Young passes to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
Yeah, you can see the power game that Yusuf Nurkic has in his tool bag. That's a strong finish.
Floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Amazing. Even a little bit off target, LeBron knows how to finish the alley-oop.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Young. Jones, no one around him. Off target from 3-point range. It's James atop the key to the left wing. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Los Angeles substitution. Wendell Carter Jr.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Trae Young, assist.
Here's Ward. Overdone. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one. And so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after the replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. Good call, brother.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
You know, every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like there was an ego. Now, looks can be deceiving, but the assist totals back up what we saw.
And Shaq, your take on the Clippers?
They got rained on from 3. Now the shooters deserve some credit. They did hit a defensive shot. Defense deserved more of the blame because there were still way too many wide open looks.
And that wraps up the halftime show. 3rd quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by James.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
On out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Outside Hardaway. And it's off from three-point range. Carter with it, picked up by Brown. Young outside, pass to Hardaway. Rebounded by Ward. Los Angeles leading by 4. Over Hardaway, buried from 15 feet out. Ward's got the first basket of the third quarter for Los Angeles. Here's Young. Doncic with the block.
Oh, Doncic says not now and not here. That is a tremendous defensive play.
Here's Ward. He's covered by Leonard. And another basket for the Lakers.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And the Clippers call time here. Nice game. Great performance by the Cobra.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Christie's checked in for the Clippers. And the Lakers also making a switch. Smart's checked in. And the shot goes in. Zubac has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
And you wake up in the morning like normal every single day.
Well, do you
Every day.
Do you hear my alarm when I wake up?
What?
Do you hear my alarm when I wake up?
Mm-mm.
How come? I leave my door open.
Because I don't sleep like that. I sleep with my door closed.
You can't hear it through your door?
Mm-mm.
Because I
have my own stuff on.
Hmm?
My sounds I sleep with.
Oh. Why do you put
Rings.
sounds on?
Because it helps me sleep.
You don't take medicine like me to go to sleep?
I do take medicine like you. But it's different.
Then why do I hear people up at 2 o'clock in the morning?
What do you mean?
I hear like sounds at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Because I still be up.
Why would still be up until it actually?
Because I want to. Because I want to.
You don't stay. So on the weekend you stay up more than 2 o'clock in the morning?
Because it's the weekend. Remember?
No, but what time do you?
And that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And Doris, when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Brown outside. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 7. Tries again. On the wing, Christie. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ward's got 11 rebounds in the game. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Shooting 5 for 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Young for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Smart. Doncic dishes to Carter. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 10. Good work there as it goes.
A stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Nurkic checked in for Zubac. Derek Jones comes in for Brown. Donnie's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Sanders subbed in for Young. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. James checked in for Carter. James comes in for Ward. Jake LaRavia is checked in for James. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Luka Doncic.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
The ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career, LeBron James is a modern marvel.
Nurkic the pass to Christie. Nailed from three-point land. Christie's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
James has a 2-pointer. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Lakers lead by 9.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Here's Sanders. Jones for 3. Goes back up, and Sanders lays it in. Sanders has got 11 points.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
James fires from way outside. Misses the step-back jump shot. Left side, Jones. Tries from the block, and he gets it to go.
Well, you can see the electric athlete that Jones Jr. is. That movement makes him tough to guard.
Here's James, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Free throw drops for James. Zubac is checked in for Nurkic. And then for Los Angeles, Carter comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Ward in for Marcus Smart. Clippers trail by 6. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. McCollum against Christie. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wendell Carter Jr. First personal foul.
The Clippers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Free throw good, Christie. And Christie drops them both. Los Angeles calls timeout. Here's Ward. Dunn covering. Los Angeles with another miss. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Lakers ahead, up by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Ward out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's James. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's James in at the 4th line.
There's really no defense for Luka Doncic. He will manipulate or exploit whatever you try to do in the pick and roll.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Ward's checked in. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They'll be playing host to Portland for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Here's Ward. Good, and the assist goes to James. And now a 12-point Laker lead.
Spacing the floor. That's his 3rd triple of the game and his 2nd in this half.
With the fadeaway. And he overshot that one, missing.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Lets it go with the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
With the defense a step slow, you can see the result.
And the Clippers call time here. Nice game. Great performance by the Cobra.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And here is Los Angeles now, after Tim Hardaway made that last three-pointer. Ward, good.
Three-pointer.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Let's remember, Wendell Carter Jr. is a force on the offensive glass. Use that height, use that athleticism, young sir.
Now, here is Young. And it's sent back by Carter.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Young. Shoots. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
Basket counts. And the Lakers lead by 15.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Young finds Zubac. And here is Brown. And the shot is good.
Boy, Zubac with great awareness. Nice job to put it on time and on target.
Here's Ward. Pops in the layup for two. Ward's got 20.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Brown. Lakers leading by 13. Pass to Carter. Back to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
James against Jones. And it goes down 2 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Ward. Drives to the hoop. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Young is double. Down low, here's Hardaway. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 9th assist in the game now. And Los Angeles guys shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. James, that's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Cobra.
Boy, he was really aggressive going after missed shots. That's how you win on the margins and have your team control the pace of a game.
James with the bucket.
but the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Now here's Jones. Offline with his three. James in the post. Dunn covering. And James with the basket on the assist by James.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Sinks the three-pointer. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three from McCollum. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it for the first game.
You